guys, good morning, and today you join me again on the River Culm, but on the free Ufcombe stretch in Devon. Today I'm fishing a really narrow part. You probably see, if you watch my videos, you'd have seen me fish this spot before. It's very narrow and intimate, and basically we come from shallows to my right, and it deepens off behind this tree into quite a fast run, and then back into a slightly deeper bit of water. And then I've probably got a nice bit of depth until the next little bit of rapids, if you like, or where it shallows up and goes over some more shingle, and that's probably about 40 or 50 metres downstream to me. So I'm going to be fishing under the tree and in the centre channel. Maggots and worm today are the approach. I've got some ground bait if we need it, and I'm also playing with my new rod, which is a Drown Specialist 12-foot quiver, and that's with a 1.5 ounce tip in it. And I've matched that up to me Dyer and Ninja 3012A. Rig wise, quite a long hook link of 5-pound Drown Acolyte, and then we got a free running maggot feeder on the hook. On the main line, down to a size 16 micro barbed hook, which is just on the hook catch there. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to pour myself a coffee, we'll get a little bit organised, then we'll crack on. Right guys, here we go, the first cast. So I've got a bronze and a white maggot on the hook, and maggots in the feeder. I'm just going to flick that out to start with, just in a bit of mid-water. I've been keeping bait going in while I've been setting up, and as soon as I got it, I checked there. A few small handfuls of maggots out. So we'll see what happens. I look like a nudge straight away then. Surely not. Traps are set. Well, at least I can see my tip a lot better now, because it's got like the first four between the first four top eyes of the quiver tip is white, so it stands right out now. Get a nudge straight away. Surely not. Probably minnows. Don't really want to be getting minnowed if we can help it. Although they do look a bit pecked up. Right, let's try again. A little bit further maybe. There we go. As soon as I got all my gear out the car this morning, and I started carrying it down, back went again. My back is spasming right down my left side. I'm hoping that's going to ease off a bit today, so I've got no meds or anything with me. I don't really want it to ruin the session today. I've got a Dendrobina worm on now, because I keep getting little minnow taps. The second I put it in, I was getting like sort of little tap, 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 tap. Obviously not making contact with anything. So I've got a little Dendrobina on now, still maggots in a feeder. And I've cast a bit further out towards a bush on the other side, where I know I perched from in the past, so fingers crossed we can dodge the minnows. Bring in some of the big fish like the perch and the chub, because that's ideally what I'm after today. We've obviously got options that we can move as well. We can go back upstream. There's a few good spots along this bit, so lots of options. Well, at the moment it seems to be a bit quiet. I'm just getting constantly little tapped by minnows, and then when I'm striking it, hooking nothing. But obviously the maggots have all been sucked out as well, so probably going to give it half hour. If it doesn't switch on, then I think I'll move back upstream. Hopefully we'll be able to nick a fish from here, but you know, if not, like I said, there's options, so we'll take a little walk back that way behind me and continue the quest. Right guys, I can't get past the minnow bites here, so I think I'm going to pack up make a move upstream. Brendan told me about another spot downstream, a couple of 100 metres. I may have a look at that as well. Cheers for that, Brendan. But my back is still killing me, so I don't know if I want to walk too far away from the car. To start, I'll probably walk back upstream, see how we can get on, see if we can jump in a swim up there and pick something up. But yeah, just I'm watching now. I'm just getting tiny little minnow, little pool rounds, nothing major at all. So yeah, but I'm gonna pack up. Right, guys, I'll see you in the next swim. Here we go, guys. I'm still in the same swim. There's the culprit. One minnow. Little fat things, aren't they? Right, let's get them back and have a move. Right, guys, so here we are in a new swim. I fished this one before. This is the one I normally try and jump in when I'm here. So one back on the hook. I'm probably throwing it 20 metres downriver, which normally seems to be quite productive. So yeah, that's where we're fishing now. Fingers crossed we can christen this rod properly. Can't have a minnow as a christener. I suppose it's too late now because it already is. Definitely a better bite. Will he go again? That was a proper pull. Hopefully it hasn't nicked me worm. The other thing about this particular swim, guys, is there's a lot more depth to it. The spot downstream where we were, it's got some depth, but at the moment the water's quite clear, so I can pretty much see the bottom 2/3 of the way across. So I just wasn't feeling confident. We had that one minnow last knock in, so I thought, well, now we've got to move. It's about 9 o'clock now. Same method. Maggot feeder, worm on a hook, size 16 microbarb hook, and just see if a location change is the way. So I'm fishing down between two overhanging trees in the centre of the river at the moment. And yeah, there is a lot more depth. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. Let's see what we can make happen. Just had a really confident bite a minute ago. I struck it and missed it, but it's a proper confident bite. Good thing is, while we're waiting, I've seen about my 4th or 5th kingfisher this morning. It's quite open here, so they just glide from my right to my left, or left to right, straight down through. I wish I knew when they're coming so I can get them on camera, but so far I failed to get them on camera. But yeah, first proper confident bite in this spot. I do feel more confident here. I'm just hoping it switch on in a minute and we can get on the proper fish. Here we go. First fish on, guys. I think we might have a chubber. Not a bad one either. Oh no, it's a very good brownie. Wow. Cracking brownie. Might even be a PB. Let's have a look. Wow, that's better. And he's in the net, guys. We aren't blanked. Happy days. Let's have a look at this. That's a good brown trout. That is a beautiful brown trout from the River Culm. Absolutely stunning. Let's get him back. Go on, mate. Just leave him in his net, let him get his energy back a minute, and then we'll put him back. Oh guys, what a stunning trout that was. Really good sized brown trout. And he went back lovely as well, which is what it's all about. Hooked right in the scissors, so hooked straight out of the net. Couldn't ask for more, maybe just some chub and some perch now. Hopefully the fishing will start picking up. What do you want? Hey? I'm just trying to catch some fish and chill out. Go on, go play with your mates. I think it's another brownie by the looks of it. Not a bad one either. Ooh. I was just setting up the float, and obviously I put it the tip back round when I wasn't expecting it. Right, let's have a look at him. Is this one going to be a bit more behaved than the other one? There we go, beautiful trout. Look at that. Stunning brownie. Let's get him back. Back he goes. Well guys, I'm having a proper mare of a session today. So I was running the stick float down through. Obviously minnow. And that's if it wasn't either catching bottom or the fallen leaves, just catching and pulling the float under. So when I went to pull it in, and it got tangled up by my feet in some brambles. Snapped the whole lot up, tangled it all up, so I'm back on the feeder now. It's going to take something a bit special, I think, to turn this session around, because my back's hurting, struggling on the bank, snapped up, and the feeder is quiet. Well, we've had a couple of brownies, that is it really. That's the only thing to talk about. So yeah, we kind of need something to change. Don't think it's been overly cold throughout the night. I just don't think they're on the feed full stop. Don't seem to want worm, they don't seem to want the maggots, they don't seem to want a static bait or a moving bait, so it's a difficult one at the moment. I'm going to stick at it for another hour or so and see how we get on. Right guys, so I'm still in Ufcombe, but I've crossed the bridge. I've come out of my normal section that I normally fish, and as you can see, I've got some houses behind me. I'm right at the end of the houses, and I've got a nice little deep run here. Brendan's just put me onto this, so there's some good chub and perch in there. So I've got my feeder back on, I've got the maggot feeder back on, worm on the hook, and yeah, hoping for some decent fish. Because I've been struggling today, literally minnow, apart from those two brownies. So yeah, here we are. A nice little run here actually. So obviously fishing upstream, the water's now flowing from my left to right, and then the road bridge is just down to my right, which I'm sure you'll see in some of this video. So yeah, just going to try worm, try maggot, just see how we get on, see if we can get something going. I'd love it if that tip just smacked round with a big chub on that, it would just be amazing. So I cannot keep a bait in the water at the moment, it's just minnow. I'm getting taps again by a minnow. What I've done though is gone up a size and hooked a 14, short of my hook length. And I've put a little bomb on, a little Arnsley bomb. I'm fishing it at the moment, tightening my margin, just see if I can nick a perch or something. But I think the swim feeder is just drawing in so many minnows. My bait doesn't have a chance to be found by another fish. So yeah, I've ditched the feeder for now. And we'll just see if we can nick something off a plain lead setup. And I'll just carry on flicking the bait out over the top of it all. Just been chatting to Brendan, and he's coming down with some worms and some bread. See what he reckons. I can't see him doing much more than what I'm doing, to be honest. But you know, if it's that change of just chucking some bread on and fishing a bit later into the evening, then well worth it. Can't say I ain't got any patience. But the good news is the minnow bites have stopped now, or at least for the moment. So I'm hoping that I can actually keep a decent bait down there now without it being ripped off the hook. So yeah, hopefully as the evening draws in a bit more, we might nick a perch or a chub, possibly. It's just Fred coming down to watch the rod, make sure we can catch some fish. Good angler. Come on. So you nearer the tree now, did you say? A little bit, yeah, but a little bit further that way. Right. Probably just see the second little bush on the other side.
Yeah.
Probably just this side of it.
Right. Well guys, as you can see, that's the end of today's session. Back in the car now. Brendan come down with Fred, which is good. Bought some bread and some extra worms down, because I pretty much got cleared out of bait earlier. But unfortunately, it wasn't happening. Even I think even he was surprised how quiet it was. Probably had a couple of tiny little knocks, and that was about it. Ended up fishing mashed up bread in a feeder. Just this river was not switched on today, or this section of the river at least. 3 swims I've tried from the top to the bottom. I managed a couple of brownies and too many minnows to count. But it's fishing at the end of the day, so I'll just have to take that with a pinch of salt and not shut down as a loss. But at least we didn't blank. Anyway, I'm going to shoot now, so I've got an hour drive home. But if you enjoyed this video and you are still here, then please do consider subscribing, and feel free to give it a like as well. And I'll catch you guys on the bike again soon. Take it easy. See you again soon.